Hi, everyone. It's Henry DeVries from Agency Rainmaker TV. And this is the show where we help you make it rain right fit clients. And my guest today is someone who I've helped with a couple of books and been involved with, yes, too, over the years. And uh, he's listing himself as a chief story catalyst. He's really an executive and communications coach. Alan, welcome. What are you going to share today?
Nice to be here, Henry. So yes, chief story catalyst, because I believe that everything is about story and quality storytelling. So whether you're that executive trying to inspire a team with a vision, or you're a business owner looking to grow your business, storytelling is really where it's at. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Who do you serve, Alan?
So my clients run the gamut from leaders, executives, business owners, change makers, thought leaders, people who want to do a TED Talk, people who just want to grow their business, business owners, attorneys, professional services, agency owners, really anyone who has a compelling story that they want to share to affect change in the world, or their pocketbooks.
Yeah, human beings are hardwired for stories. And doing my interviews, I found many people talk about their business in the same blah, blah, blah way. So stories really cut through. What do you do for these people?
Of a few different things. So there is helping them actually on the public speaking communication side. It's helping them craft their story. It's curating the best stories. Often we're sitting on a gold mine of stories and people don't even realize it. So helping them really structure that story that will have the greatest impact. And then on the executive coaching side, it's actually helping them get through blocks that may be getting in the way of peak performance.
Like how you say they're sitting on a gold mine. I like to say that they have hidden assets that no one else can have, and it's these stories that they can tell.
It's
So
amazing,
how do
isn't it,
you
Henry? How that's like in that last 30 seconds, sometimes the conversation, someone just lays it out there for you, and you're like, no, that's the story. That's the story that could really shift awareness and change everything.
in journalism, we used to say they're bearing the lead, that they think that story is no big deal,
So
and they
true.
throw it in the middle, but it belongs up front. So, how do you make it rain, Alan? How are you getting clients for your consulting?
Well, it's all very meta in that I teach people how to use storytelling and their public speaking to grow their business. And for me, the way that I have grown my business over the course of these 20 years has been through public speaking and storytelling. So I walk the talk and talk the walk. And from our time together, working on my very first book, it was really about using that book to get in front of audiences, doing workshops and seminars. I have grown my business almost completely through thought leadership from public speaking. I don't spend a lot of money on SEO or any of those or cold calling. It really is about getting in front of people and letting them sample the work that I do in real time, face to face.
So I'll go with a story here. The time is 12 years ago, and the place is Asheville, North Carolina. I was invited to speak by the Public Relations Society of America Counselors Academy, and I'm the closing presentation. There's 40 agency owners in the room, and then before I speak, they announce that the golf tournament has been moved up, so anybody going into the golf tournament needs to go. And the room clears, and there's 7 people left in that audience. And I had flown across country on my dime. Everything was out of my pocket, and there's an audience of 7. But one of those 7 was Alan. And not only did we do 2 books together, Alan has been an advocate for the work and to send people. So I just want to encourage people that a book is so important. A book is the #1 marketing tool. But as Alan's talking about, it's the speaking that's the #1 strategy to attract people to you and form relationships. And they can be bonds that last for many years.
I'm glad
Alan,
you
anything to
reminded me of that,
share?
Henry.
Yeah, anything to share before we go?
No, just always attend Henry's workshops because because they can be game changing. Well, no, really, thank you for sharing a spotlight on my work today, and I am so passionate about helping people affect change through storytelling. I come from a long line of storytellers. My 93-year-old dad just passed. He's one of the best storytellers I know. And so I have the honor and the privilege of living his legacy every day, helping people really have impact, whether it's in their organizations or prospects or on the TED Talk stage. I have the best job in the world. And I just really appreciate having the time to talk to your audience about what I do and how I might help them.
Thanks so much for being here today, Alan. It means a lot. And I promise I will get back to Miami. I was going to go see Alan in Miami, but a hurricane intervened and it blew me westward. So we'll have to a literal rain check on that one.
I would
Okay,
love to
well
see
that's
you.
it for the episode today. So until next time, make it rain.